Hello, beautiful people. I welcome you back to the Boston Sports and Shoes channel once again for this live watch along of the Premier League final week, match week 38, and we will be dwelling mainly on the Sunderland versus Chelsea game. But then I will be here to give you every single update that will be coming from the other games and also give you the updated log. I will be telling you where Chelsea stand throughout the game. I want you to keep me company. If you are just joining me, please subscribe to the channel. Let's see your comment, your score prediction in the comment section, and also your thoughts on where you want Chelsea to actually finish this season. Do you want Chelsea to finish in the Europa League places, the Conference League places, or you don't want them to finish in the European places at all? I want to see your thought in the comment section on that one. Now, once again, if you just chance upon this channel, do not hesitate to subscribe to the channel. So the lineups are out, and for Sunderland, we have Robin Roos, who's starting between the sticks for Sunderland, Ronaldo Mandeva, Luke Onien, Nodi Mukiele, and Gertruda starting in defense. Noah Sadiki, Granit Xhaka in defensive midfield. Nelson Agulu, Enzo Leafy, Tri Hume, and Brian Broby lead the attacking four for Sunderland. Now for Chelsea, Robert Sanchez, this is a very formidable lineup, I must say. Robert Sanchez starts between the sticks for Chelsea. Jorel Hatu, Levi Cowell, Wesley Fofana, Malo Gusto complete the defense. Moises Caicedo, Enzo, Fernandez in defensive midfield. Marco Cucurella, I don't know which exact role he will be playing today. He looks to be in the attacking four, but then I don't know if he will be inverting into that position during the game. So we have Marco Cucurella, Cole Palmer, and Pedro Neto, who are behind João Pedro. João Pedro is fit to start, and so he leads the line for Chelsea today. Liam Delap has dropped back to the bench. So that is the lineup that we have. I want to see your thought in the comment section on it. You think that this lineup can go out there and win this match against Sunderland? Sunderland has won only one match at home. When in 15 games, they have played 15 games at home, they have won only one. So, but then they are undefeated in 3 matches, and so I don't know. Looking at the form of Chelsea, I don't know if Chelsea will be able to defeat them, considering their home form. So that is what we have. I want to see your thoughts in the comment section once again. This is the final day of the Premier League. So soon it has ended, and I will be giving you live update also where we stand on the log during the match. Chelsea for you in this one. Can Chelsea go on and win this one? Blue is the color, football is the game. We are all together and winning is our aim. So cheer us on through the sun and rain. Cause Chelsea, Chelsea is our name. Can we go on and win this one? Here at the bridge, whether rain or fine, we can shine all the time. Home or away, come and see us play. You are welcome any day. Hey, blue is the color, football is the game. We're all together and winning is our aim. So cheer us on through the sun and rain. Chelsea, Chelsea is our name. Come to the shed and welcome you. Wear your blue and see us through. Sing loud and clear until the game is done. Sing Chelsea, everyone. Blue is the color, football is the game. We're all together and winning is our aim. So cheer us on through the sun and rain. For Chelsea, Chelsea is our name. Blue is the color, football is the game. We're all together winning is our aim. So cheer us on through the sun and rain. For Chelsea, Chelsea is our name. So I have just given you the anthem of Chelsea over there, cheering them on through the sun and rain. Let's see what they can be able to do today, final day of the season. Let's see what they can be able to do. So we go on and look at some of the things that can happen during the day. Arsenal has already wrapped up the league, and there's no two ways about that one. Manchester United, their Champions League places are confirmed. Now we will be looking at Liverpool, who are on 59 points. Bournemouth is also on 56 points. Liverpool has 10 goals difference, and so mathematically I think Liverpool should be good, because even if Bournemouth wins, Bournemouth will be going on 59 points, but they will have to win more than 6 goals difference. So that is what Bournemouth has to do, and so I think Liverpool are good in 5th place over there. Although they can even leapfrog Aston Villa, who are 4th on the log, because they are on 6 goal difference with 62 points. If Liverpool should win and Aston Villa should lose, Liverpool will go on 62 points with that huge goal difference that they have. Brighton is 7th, Bournemouth is 6th on the log. Aston Villa has already won the Europa League, and so they have qualified for Champions League places. Bournemouth should be good, I think. Bournemouth should be good. And then Brighton are on 53 points plus 9 goals. And so if Brighton should win their game and Bournemouth should lose, Brighton will leapfrog them into 6th position, because Brighton has 9 goal difference with Bournemouth having 4 goal difference. That is what we have there. Chelsea are 8th on the log on 52 points with 7 goals. If Chelsea should win their game against Sunderland are behind Chelsea with only 1 point. If Chelsea should win their game, they will go on 55 points, and so that will place them 7th on the log. So at best, Chelsea can only get Europa League places. But then I want to see your thought in the comment section. Which of the places do you want Chelsea to go to? Do you want Chelsea to get the Europa places, remain in the Conference League places, or you even want them to be out of the European places at all, so Xabi Alonso can get time and put his training method into this team, building this team? So I want to see your thoughts on that one. Your score prediction, very, very important. One main game we'll be looking at today. We'll have an eye on that game. That is Tottenham and West Ham. Yes, Tottenham and West Ham. One of them is going to be relegated today. Yes. So we have Tottenham playing Everton. Tottenham is playing Everton at home. Tottenham needs only 1 point to secure the Premier League next season. Then we have West Ham. West Ham will be playing Leeds United also at home. West Ham will have to win to even have a chance at all. Yes, so we will be having an eye on those 2 games. West Ham are on minus 22 goals. Yes, that is the goal difference that they have. If they should win their game, they will go on 39 points. If so Tottenham will have to lose their game for West Ham to stay in the Premier League. If Tottenham gets a point in their game against Everton, mathematically they will be staying in the league because of that goal difference for West Ham. So these huge clubs, London clubs, one of them will be leaving us this season. It's not the best of things that we want to see, but either the Tottenham Stadium or the London Stadium, these big clubs, one of them will leave us. Yes, one of them will leave us. I want to see your thoughts on which of them you will prefer to stay in the league. Also, once again, we are focusing mainly on the Sunderland versus Chelsea, and so Again, I want to see your thought on that one also. Can Chelsea qualify for the Europa League? We want to keep an eye on those games. So once again, confirmation of the lineup for Sunderland. We have Robin Roof starting between the stick, Ronaldo Mandeva, Luke Onyen, Modi Mukiele, and Gertruda starting in defense. We have Noah Sadiki, Granit Xhaka, who are starting in defensive midfield. So that is Arsenal in my pictures, but then I'll be switching on quickly to Chelsea. We have Nelson Agulo, Enzo Lifi Traoré, and Brand Brobe starting in attacking for Sunderland. For Chelsea, we have Robert Sanchez, Jorel Hato. You think that this formation is a formidable one? I want to see your thoughts on it. Jorel Hato, Levi Colwell, Wesley Fofana, Malo Gusto in defense. Then we have Moises Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez. In defensive midfield, Marco Cucurella, Cole Palmer, Pedro Neto. João Pedro is back and he's leading the line for Chelsea today. I want to see your thoughts on it. We're all together, winning is our aim. So cheer us up through the sun and rain. For Chelsea, Chelsea is our name. Here at the bridge where the rain no fine, we can shine all the time. Home or away, come and see us play. You're welcome any day. Hey, blue is the color, football is the game. We're all together, and winning is our aim. So cheer us on through the sun and rain. For Chelsea, Chelsea is our name. So that is Cole Palmer in our pictures, and final day. What is going to happen during the summer? We are going to keep a very close eye on it. We are going to keep a very close eye on what will happen during the summer. That is Cole Palmer in our pictures. Will he be staying? Marco Cucurella. Will he be staying? Enzo Fernandez. Enzo Fernandez. Will he be staying? We will be keeping a very close eye on those players at Stamford Bridge, and we will keep you updated. We will keep you updated every now and then. Smack the like button, hit the notification bell, share the link. It's the Boss Time Sports and Shoes channel, bringing you live updates of the Premier League. Let me see your thought in the comment section. Your score prediction. Your score prediction for all the games. I want to see your thoughts on it. So looking at the games again, Brighton versus Manchester United. Who do you think will win that game? We have Burnley versus Wolves, Crystal Palace versus Arsenal, where the trophy will be lifted. Fulham versus Newcastle United, Liverpool versus Brentford, Manchester City versus Aston Villa, Nottingham Forest versus AFC Bournemouth, Sunderland versus Chelsea, and that is where our focus is going to be. Tottenham versus Everton. One of Tottenham or West Ham is going to leave us this season. West Ham versus Leeds United, and so those are the games that we'll be keeping an eye on throughout the game. So let me see your thoughts on it and your score prediction on all the games. Once again, it is the Boss Time Sports and Shoes channel. If you happen to chance upon this channel for the first time, please do not hesitate to subscribe to the channel at all. We do football here, the previews, the reviews, the analysis. We do lot of live watch alongs. The World Cup is coming and we'll be here to keep you busy throughout, and so do not hesitate to subscribe to the channel at all. Cole Palmer in our pictures there. Exchange of pleasantries has already been done. So that is the interim manager, Callum McFarlane, in our pictures. Final game for him today before Xabi Alonso will take over the reins at Chelsea. Players gathering together to give word of encouragement to each other. Smack the like button, hit the notification bell, share the link. Let me see your thoughts in the comment section. It is Chelsea that will get us underway for this one. So here we go. The match has started in earnest. Remember, this is the only place that you are going to get all the updates with regards to these games today. I will be bringing you all of them here. So do not hesitate to stay with me. Sunderland charging forward. Enzo Fernandez. Well, Sunderland still keep possession. Beautiful switch of play headed out by Malo Gusto. And the first throw in goes to Sunderland. Quickly taken. It is given to goalkeeper Robin Roofs. And Robin Roofs plays in a very long one. Intercepted by Moises Caicedo. All the games have started concurrently, and I will keep you updated here. I'll keep you updated here on every single one of them. You can keep me company by giving me your comments, sending me your comments. I will read each one of them out. We are only small on this channel, the number, and so every single one of you is very, very important to me. Goalkeeper Robin Roofs switches play to the far right. Getruda to Mokiele. Mokiele crosses the center line at the moment. Mokiele has the ball. Chelsea are in no rush at all to wrestle possession back. A long one forward. And Chelsea wins their first throw in. Chelsea wins their first throw in. Deep in the Chelsea half. Well, we have another throw into Sunderland. Let's keep it busy here. That is a corner kick. Corner kick to Sunderland. First corner kick of the game. Sunderland look to be fired up for this game. What is going to happen here? Corner kick taken and goalkeeper Robert Sanchez grabs it. Chelsea will now launch their own counter-attack. Pedro Neto with the ball. Squares it backwards to Wesley Fofana. Now Moises Caicedo in midfield. Gives it to Levi Colwell. Fofana. Pedro Neto. Beautiful skip away from the midfielder. Kupama is in the box. Ooh! Goalkeeper does well to keep it out. Kupama still has possession. Pedro Neto. Possession given away. Chelsea quickly wrestles possession back and will build from the back again. Fofana. Pedro Neto. Smack the like button, hit the notification bell. Remember, you will be updated on every score in today's 10 matches which are going on concurrently. All of them being played simultaneously. Levi Colwell squares the ball back to Robert Sanchez. I want to see your thoughts on the lineup. Do you think this is a very formidable lineup? Do you think Xabi Alonso is issuing out some instructions at the moment? 5 minutes played. It is still 0-0. No goal from any grounds so far. Manchester United versus Brighton is still 0-0. Burnley versus Wolves is still 0-0. Crystal Palace versus Arsenal 0-0. Fulham 0. Newcastle 0. Liverpool 0. Brentford 0. Manchester City 0. Now Chelsea. Whoa. Chelsea will build from the back again. Sunderland look to have recoiled into their shells at the moment. Wolves has just scored a goal. Wolves has scored a goal. Wolves has scored a goal. Beautiful work there from Mukiele. And Chelsea are pressing very high. At the moment, it is Burnley 0, Wolves 1. Sunderland a shot! Goalkeeper! Goalkeeper Robert Sanchez has to stretch, full stretch, to stop that. That was a quick counter from Sunderland. Corner kick. Sunderland has a second corner kick. As indicated earlier, Wolves are leading Burnley by 1-0. Corner kick to Sunderland. Chelsea has a corner to defend. Xhaka with the corner. Well, referee spotted something, Chris Kavanagh. And so we have a free kick there in favor of Chelsea. Yes, that was a pull. That was a pull on Moises Caicedo in the box. And so Chelsea wins a free kick there. So far, so good for Wolves. They are leading by 1-0. Wolves are already relegated. Burnley is already relegated. And so they are enjoying their own thing there. Looks like they are practicing what will happen in the championship this season. That's actually a game of practice. Let me see your thoughts in the comment section. Malo Gusto with that long ball forward to no one in particular. A waste of an opportunity. Sunderland are back in possession. Granit Xhaka. Long one forward to try Humi. Sunderland in possession at the moment. Granit Xhaka. Him. And we have a throw in. Yeah, Jorge Hatu has just put that ball over the line, the touch line, for a throw in to Sunderland. And looks like they are going to take this one long. They are going to take this one long. Smack the like button, hit the notification bell, share the link. It's the Boss Time Sports and Shoes channel. Throw in ticking. Let me see your thoughts in the comment. Let me go update the scoreline here. Wolves is winning, so I do not forget. Yes. Sunderland still in possession. Granit Xhaka performing very well so far. Squares the ball to Robin Roofs, and Chelsea will chase again. Smack the like button for me, hit the notification bell. Share the link. It's the Boss Time Sports and Shoes channel, bringing you live updates on final day Premier League matches. The only way you can keep me busy is by sending your comments, your thoughts, your score prediction. Oh, Sadiki, a beautiful one forward. Granit Xhaka. That was close. Mukiele with a shot. That was blocked. Oh. Chelsea living very dangerously at the moment. Chelsea looking very, very dangerously at the moment. Very nervy moments there. Sunderland are looking to finish this on a high. Another long throw will be coming in. It is taken. Headed out. Chelsea. Cole Palmer. Oh. That was a miscued ball to Enzo Fernandez, and Sunderland are just back in possession, and Chelsea will have to chase the game again. Chelsea are gone back defending. Sunderland so far has been taking the game to Chelsea. 12 minutes played. It is still 0-0 at the Stadium of Light. Meanwhile, all the other grounds are also playing out 0-0 except Wolves and Burnley. The two are actually practicing what will happen in the Championship next season. Both of them have already been relegated. Wolves is winning by 1-0 at home to Burnley. That is what is happening there. Let me see your thoughts in the comment section. If you happen to be new on this channel, do not hesitate to subscribe. It is the Boss Time Sports and Shoes channel, bringing you live updates on matchweek 38 of the Premier League. I will be bringing you all these live watch-alongs during the World Cup also, and so remember to subscribe to the channel. That was a push there from Levi Colwell. A referee stopped the game for a moment, but then play is back underway. The throw has been taken short instead of long. Marco Cucurella with a block there. And so there will be another long throw into the box of Chelsea. Smack the like button for me if you are just joining me. Goalkeeper Robert Sanchez grabs that long throw to stop any danger. Play is back underway. Levi Colwell, Moises Caicedo, Robert Sanchez, Levi Colwell shifting forward. Jorel Hatu, Levi Colwell, who has drifted into midfield, surges forward. He's now crossed the center line and squares this one to Marco Cucurella, who is playing a forward position today. And Chelsea has just won a free kick. Enzo Fernandez has just won a free kick for Chelsea in a very promising position. Free kick to Chelsea in a very promising position, I must say. Pedro Neto will take this free kick. Pedro Neto takes it. Header! Chelsea still has the ball, a block in the box. Chelsea, Enzo Fernandez. Well, he's been dispossessed. Free kick to Sunderland. Chelsea, for the first time in this game, has created some situation there. But that didn't result into anything. It is a free kick to Sunderland, and it is Robin Ruffs, the goalkeeper of Sunderland, who is going to take this free kick. Smack the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you happen to chance upon this channel for the first time. We're doing this live watch along, and we'll be bringing you a lot of more of the live watch alongs during the World Cup. And so do not hesitate to subscribe. Let your thoughts come in the comments. Where do you want Chelsea to finish the season? Do you want them to finish in the European places? Or you want Chelsea to play next season as Manchester United did this season? That will give a lot of time to Xabi Alonso to instill his tactics. Headed out. Enzo Lefe with the ball. Sunderland. Sadiki squares it back. Chelsea at the moment has every single player back defending. Ronaldo with the ball. To the far right. Sunderland just passing it across the box of Chelsea. Sadiki with the ball. A crossing, and danger has been cleared by Fofana. João Pedro. Beautiful footwork from him. He's got the ball back. Malo Gusto. Switch off play from him. Oh, Marco Kurela has just given the ball. Oh. Chelsea nearly gave away a goal to Sunderland. Marco Kurela giving out possession close to the Chelsea box. And Levi Colwell has to do well. Levi Colwell has to be at his best to clear the danger there. It is a corner kick to Sunderland. If not for Levi Colwell for that timely intervention, Chelsea would have been behind by now. It is a corner kick. Corner kick taken. Granit Xhaka with that corner. It is headed out at the moment, but then Sunderland are back in position. Xhaka again, a cross, a shot. Ooh, Chelsea are living very dangerously, I must confess. Fulham has just scored a goal against Newcastle. Fulham has scored a goal against Newcastle. Smack the like button, hit the notification bell, share the link. It's the Boston Sports and Shoes channel. An appeal for a penalty there by Sunderland. Sunderland making an appeal for a penalty, but then I think VAR will be looking into that challenge in the box. Mukiele has the ball again. Looks like referee has cleared that. Oh! What is Chelsea doing? Fofana chested that ball to Robert Sanchez, and Sunderland nearly took a great opportunity with their player running forward. Enzo, Fernandez. Oh. Chelsea. No, Chelsea are very, very careless. I must tell you, Chelsea are very careless from what I'm seeing so far. They are unable to put one or two passes together, make a sustained, a good spell of possession. I cannot see from them. And Sunderland are pressing Chelsea, causing them some troubles. And if you ask me, who I think will score the first goal here, I think Sunderland are best positioned to open the scoring here at the Stadium of Light. Let me see your thoughts in the comment section. So it is Diop who scored that goal for Fulham. Fulham led Newcastle by 1-0 at home, Craven Cottage. Meanwhile, we are still keeping an eye on Tottenham versus Everton and West Ham versus Leeds. It is still playing out 0-0 stalemate, and if it stays that way, it means Tottenham are good to go. Possession given back to Sunderland again, and Chelsea are back defending in their own box. I think this Chelsea team needs a lot of work to be done on them. Smack the like button, hit the notification bell. Let me see your thoughts in the comments. Free kick to Chelsea. Brobe doesn't agree with that free kick, but that is the decision of the referee. And Chelsea will need to calm matters down, stabilize their play. Otherwise, very soon they are going to concede. Manchester City has just scored a goal against Aston Villa. So we have Manchester City 1, Aston Villa 0. Wesley Fofana. Manchester City with that goal. I have to find out who scored that goal. And it is Antoine Semenyo. Antoine Semenyo capping off a good run of form. Antoine Semenyo with that goal. Leading at the Etihad to say goodbye to Pep Guardiola. Throw in to Sunderland. Broby with a powerful shot. Jorel Hatu with a block. And Sunderland will take another long throw. Another long throw from Sunderland. Let me see your thoughts in the comment section. Throw headed out, and looks like Sunderland has just scored a goal against Chelsea. Looks like Sunderland has just scored a goal against Chelsea. Yes, it is a goal. It's Trey Hume who has scored that goal against Chelsea. I told you that if you ask me, I will tell you that I see Sunderland opening the scoring in this game. And truly, they have just opened the scoring. Smack the like button, hit the notification bell, share the link. Sanchez had no chance at all. It was an outside killer into the far post, near post of Sanchez. And VAR has just confirmed that the goal is good to go. Sunderland late at home. And if that should happen, that means Sunderland are going to leapfrog Chelsea on the log. Sunderland will leapfrog Chelsea on the log. VAR says no offside at all. So clearly Chelsea are now 10th on the log. Chelsea are 10th on the log. Sunderland are 8th on the log on 54 points. Smack the like button, hit the notification bell. It's the Ball Science Sports and Shoes channel. Cole Palmer. A long one forward to Malo Gusto, who races forward. Well, Malo Gusto has not been fouled. That should be a yellow card offense. Mukiele with that challenge on Malo Gusto. Free kick taken. Jorel Hatu, Levi Colwell to Robert Sanchez. Beautiful ball into midfield. João Pedro has been fouled again. In the middle of the park. Chelsea back in possession and are forced to change the game. Moises Caicedo, Malo Gusto, who has drifted into midfield. Pedro Neto squares it to Cole Palmer. Can he hold on? Cole Palmer has made a pass. Pedro Neto. Wesley Fofana to Moises Caicedo. Enzo Fernandez. Moises Caicedo. Malo Gusto. And that was some clearance from Sunderland. The Tudor with that clearance. Chelsea have dropped to 10th on the log. With that goal, the fee of Sunderland. Sunderland attacking Chelsea again. Angulo still has it. Angulo held on to that ball. João Pedro does well to wrestle possession away. Chelsea are back in possession. A long one forward, intercepted, and Sunderland are back in possession. Chelsea are forced to chase the game most times in this game, in this match. Sunderland are leading a lot of statistics in this game so far. Woo! Well, Brian Brobe with some confidence there. Good link and play. Shot on the side netting from Brian Brobe. Will be difficult to beat Robert Sanchez on his near post. Goal kick to Chelsea. Long one forward, and that goes over the touchline for a throw in to Sunderland. Throw in quickly taken. And it is Luke Onyen who squares the ball back to Robin Rose. Noah Sadiki, Onyen surges forward. Beautiful midfield spitting pass, and he's been fouled. He's been fouled by Levi Colwell. Levi Colwell will not allow him to surge forward with that intention. Smack the like button, hit the notification bell. Let me see your thoughts in the comment section. A long one forward and Wesley Fofana nicking that one off the fingers of Robert Sanchez. Robert Sanchez was well positioned to grab that, but Wesley Fofana is not going to take any chances at all. Corner kick to Sunderland. Nottingham Forest has scored a goal. Nottingham Forest has scored a goal. Corner kick to Sunderland. A low one forward, Leafy. And Manchester United also look to have scored a goal. Manchester United has also scored a goal. It is Nottingham Forest 1, AFC Bournemouth 0. We also have Brighton 0, Manchester United 1. If this scoreline stays this way, it means that Sunderland will be playing in the Conference League next season. What are your thoughts on that? Gertruda, Lefe, Angulo, Chelsea wins a throw-in. Brighton 0, Manchester United 1. Burnley 0, Wolves 1. Crystal Palace 0, Arsenal 0. Fulham 1, Newcastle 0. Manchester City 1, Aston Villa 0. And remember, it is Antoine Semenyo who has scored that goal for Manchester City. Nottingham Forest 1, AFC Bournemouth 0. Sunderland 1, Chelsea 0. Tottenham 0, Everton 0. West Ham United 0, Leeds United 0. Well, that is what we have so far. That is the score line update. Yeah, so that is the score update that we have for now. Sunderland are appealing for a penalty. Sunderland appealing for a penalty. Sunderland appealing. Well, that it looks like VAR will give this. If I was in the VAR room, I will give this. Well. Referee says no penalty. VAR says no penalty. So the scoreline remains the same. Sunderland 1, Chelsea 0. Smack the like button, hit the notification bell, share the link. Sunderland on 54 points. And because Manchester United is winning against Brighton, Sunderland are up to 7th position and they are in the Europa League spot. Brighton are back down in the Conference League places. Chelsea remain 10th. João Pedro nearly get Chelsea an equalizer there. Sunderland up to 7th on the log. Europa League football so far for them next season. If the scoreline stays this way, Brighton are down to 8th in the Conference League places. Xhaka, Sunderland look to be fired up for this game. And if Chelsea doesn't change their attitude, their tactics, I don't see them coming back in this game. Brobbey has been a nuisance to the Chelsea defense. Chelsea wins a free kick. Close to the center of the park. Pedro Neto. Sunderland cleared their lines. And ball has been squared back to Robert Sanchez. Smack the like button, hit the notification bell, share the link. The Boss Time Sports and Show channel. Enzo Fernandez in possession. A shot. Pedro Neto with that shot. And it is off target. Brighton is still losing at home to Manchester United by 0-1. Burnley 0, Wolves 1, Crystal Palace 0, Arsenal 0, Fulham 1, Newcastle 0, Liverpool 0, Sunderland 0, Manchester City 1, Aston Villa 0, Nottingham Forest 1, Bournemouth 0, Sunderland 1, Chelsea 0, as we can see, Tottenham Hotspur 0, Everton 0, West Ham 0, Leeds United 0. A long one forward by Robin Roofs. Headed away by Wesley Fofana. Jorel Hatu squares the ball to Robert Sanchez. Now we have Malo Gusto. Sunderland are pressing Chelsea very high. Cole Palmer picking up the ball very deep in defense. Malo Gusto surging forward. He's been fouled. And referee will go straight into his pocket for a yellow card to Angulo. Angulo goes into the referee's book. Tottenham Hotspur has just scored a goal against Everton. And if that scoreline stays that way, it is confirmation of their Premier League security. And Arsenal has also scored a goal against Crystal Palace. Arsenal has scored a goal against Crystal Palace. Tottenham has scored against Everton. Free kick taking shot. Enzo Fernandez with a crossing, headed out. Cole Palmer to Moises Caicedo. Marco Corella. This was headed away. And Manchester United has scored their second goal. Manchester United has scored their second goal. Meanwhile, Sunderland is attacking Chelsea. Smack the like button, hit the notification bell, share the link. So it is Brighton 0, Manchester United 2. And if the scoreline stays this way, it means Sunderland will be playing in Europe next season. For Arsenal, it is Gabriel Jesus who has scored that goal. And for Manchester United, their first goal was scored by Patrick Dogu, and the second one by Brian Mbomo. Meanwhile, Tottenham's goal has been scored by Palinha. Mukiele with a nice piece of defense there against João Pedro. And it is a throw into Sunderland. Mark Cucurella putting that ball over the line of the far left, over the touchline for a throw into Sunderland. Sunderland attacking Chelsea again, and a clearance there from Fofana. So Sunderland, as we can see, are 7 from the log. Beautifully done by Sunderland's Ngolo. Moises Caicedo with that brilliant piece of tackle. Pedro Neto. He's been fouled. It is a free kick to Chelsea. Free kick to Chelsea. Smack the like button, hit the notification bell. So West Ham versus Leeds United. The first half has ended there. It is 0-0 at the end of the first half. 47 minutes played here at the Stadium of Light. Enzo Fernandez with a free kick to take. Free kick taken by Enzo Fernandez, and the referee blows his whistle for the end of the first half. At the end of the first half, it is Sunderland 1, Chelsea 0. Meanwhile, Manchester City versus Aston Villa has also ended the first half. 1-0 to Manchester City. Liverpool versus Brentford. 0-0 at the end of the first half. That's what we have. Smack the like button, hit the notification bell, share the link. It's the Ball Science Sports and Shoes channel. Meanwhile, Nottingham Forest versus AFC Bournemouth 1-0 in favor Arsenal versus Crystal Palace has also ended. That is the first half in favor of Arsenal. So at the end of the first half of this match week 38, we have so far Brighton 0, Manchester United 2, Burnley 0, Wolves 1, Fulham 1, Newcastle 0, Crystal Palace 0, Arsenal 1, Then we have Liverpool 0, Brentford 0, Manchester City 1, Aston Villa 0, Nottingham Forest 1, Bournemouth 0, Sunderland 1, Chelsea 0, Tottenham Hotspur 1, Everton 0, and West Ham United 0, Leeds 0. So that is what we have at the end of the first half here. When it comes to the table, Sunderland are not looking bad at all. Arsenal still keep their place. First on the log on 85 points after 38 games, 44 goals difference. Manchester City on 81 points, and they are also on 44 goal difference. Manchester United, in fact, Michael Carrick has done very well, and because of that, he's won the manager of the season. They are on 71 points. Aston Villa on 62 points. Liverpool on 60 points. Then we have Bournemouth on 56 points. Sunderland on 54. Brighton on 53. Brentford on 53. And both Brighton and Brentford are separated by goal difference. We have Chelsea 10th on the log. Chelsea are 10th on the log, and they are on 52 points. Fulham also on 52 points, 11 on the log. Newcastle on 49. Everton 13th on the log on 49 points. Leeds United 14th on the log on 48 points. Nottingham Forest 46 points, 15th on the log. Crystal Palace is 15th, and Tottenham Hotspur is 17th. So far, not looking good for West Ham, and looks like West Ham will be kissing the Premier League goodbye. So we have 37 points for them. 37 points, yes. So for West Ham to survive, it means that Tottenham will have to lose their game, and West Ham, on the other hand, will have to win. So that is the only way that West Ham can survive this season. So that is the end of the first half. Thank you for being with me throughout the first half. I urge you to also stick around with me as we wait for the second half. Let me see your thoughts and score prediction in the comments. It's the Boss Time Sports and Shoes channel, and we do football here, the previews, the reviews, the analysis. Yes, the previews, the reviews, the analysis, and the live watch alongs. As you can see, we do them here every now and then. Very, very important for you to subscribe and smack that like button for me. Subscribe and smack that like button for me. Let me see your thoughts. Let me see your thoughts in the comment section. Very, very important. Your thoughts are invited. Your score predictions are invited. So we are back underway, and it is Sanchez that saves the day. Sanchez has just saved the day for Chelsea. Sunderland nearly scored a goal here. Welcome back, and as usual, I'll keep you updated on all the score lines from all the grounds throughout the period. I want you to smack the like button for me. If you just chance upon this channel, do not hesitate to subscribe. Let me see your thoughts in the comment section. Let me see your thoughts. And so Aston Villa has just equalized their goal against Manchester City. Aston Villa has just equalized against Manchester City. So at the Etihad Stadium, it is Manchester City 1, Aston Villa 1. What are your thoughts on that one? Let me quickly go update that score line at the Etihad Stadium. Brian Broby has been giving Chelsea some troubles, I must confess. Chelsea defense is finding it very tough to handle Brian Broby. So we have Manchester City 1, Aston Villa 1. Smack the like button, hit the notification bell, and share the link. It's the Ball Science Sports and Shoes channel. It is Ole Watkins. Ole Watkins who equalized that goal very, very early in the second half. Ole Watkins equalized that goal for Aston Villa. So at the Etihad Stadium, it is Manchester City 1, Aston Villa 1. Meanwhile, at the Amex Stadium, we have Brighton 0, Manchester United 0, Burnley 0, Wolves 1, Crystal Palace 0, Arsenal 1, Fulham 1, Newcastle 0, Liverpool 0, Brentford 0, Manchester City, as indicated to you earlier, 1, Aston Villa 1, Nottingham Forest 1, and Manchester United has just scored a third goal. Hey! Oh, okay. And Sunderland also look to have scored a second goal against Chelsea. Sunderland looks to have increased their lead against Chelsea, and it is not looking good at all for Chelsea at the moment. Arsenal has also scored a second. There is a score correction there for Manchester United. Looks like their goal will not stand. Chelsea players look very red-faced after conceding that goal. It is actually an own goal. It is actually an own goal from Malo Gusto. Malo Gusto scoring a very beautiful own goal there. It's a tap-in. It's a tap-in from Malo Gusto. I want to see your thoughts on this one. If this is actually going to end in a loss to Chelsea, I want to see your thoughts on it. And Manchester United's Bruno Fernandez looks to have increased their lead. A goal was scored and disallowed earlier, but then I think that finally they have scored that third goal, and that goal will put the game to bed against Brighton. Smack the like button, hit the notification bell. we are going to see Chelsea substitution. Jorel Hatu is going to come in for Rhys James. "54 minutes played." Marco Kurela left this one into the box. It is chested to the goalkeeper, Robin Rose, and he had no problem picking that one up at all. Smack the like button, hit the notification bell, and also share the link. It is the Boss Time Sports and Shoes channel. Referee has gone into his books. It is a yellow card. And that is to Fofana. Wesley Fofana goes into the referee box. Smack the like button, hit the notification bell. Burnley have equalized their goal against Wolves. So at the moment it is Burnley 1, Wolves 1. Those two teams are actually practicing what is going to happen in the championship because both of them have already been confirmed relegated. Nottingham Forest 1, Bournemouth 1 is the scoreline. Smack the like button, hit the notification bell. It's the Boss Time Sports and Shoes channel. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. So as indicated earlier, Nottingham Forest 1 and Chelsea look to have pulled one back. Chelsea has just pulled one back, and we are going to wait to see what VAR will say about that one. These days, where the goal is scored, you will have to wait to actually see what VAR will say. But that was a powerful shot from Cole Palmer. I don't think there is any problem at all with that goal. It is a powerful shot from Cole Palmer. Powerful one day. Outside the box. Left-footed, strong foot, pie, and it is a goal. Smack the like button, hit the notification bell, and share the link. Remember, Cole Palmer is not going to the World Cup, and I think that this time round he will have all the time to himself and have very good rest. So it is 2-1 at the Stadium of Light. 2-1. It is Cole Palmer. Beautiful goal by his class. It is still 0-0 between West Ham and Leeds United, and so West Ham will be packing their bags and baggages, leaving the Premier League. The London Stadium is not going to see Premier League football next season. Let me see your thoughts. Let me see your thoughts. And it is Lefe Ngolo. And that was side netting, outside of the net. That was some shot from him. Cole Palmer again. Cole Palmer looks to have come back to life. Moises Caicedo. Now Marco Cucurella. Enzo Fernandez. Moises Caicedo. Pedro Neto. Liverpool has scored a goal. Goalkeeper Rose comes up for that one. Smack the like button, hit the notification bell, share the link. Fulham is still leading Newcastle by 1-0. Beautiful interception from Marco Cucurella. João Pedro picks it up and he will set forward, beat his first man. Has two players to beat, and he's finally lost possession to Sunderland. Liverpool has scored a goal. So it is Liverpool 1, Brentford 0. Smack the like button, hit the notification bell. It's the Boss Time Sports and Shoes channel. Substitution for Sunderland. Angulo is being withdrawn for Habib Diarra. Nelson Angulo is also withdrawn for Sunderland. With that goal, Liverpool are now on 62 points. And they have clearly pulled away from AFC Bournemouth. Meanwhile, because of that equalizer for Aston Villa against Manchester City, they are now on 63 points. And it is a red card to Wesley Fofana. It is a red card to Wesley Fofana. Chelsea are down to 10 men. Chelsea are down to 10 men. It is a red card to Wesley Fofana. That was a second yellow for him, and so I don't think there's anything VAR will do about this. It has been confirmed, and it is Wesley Fofana who gets his matching orders to get some early shower. Wesley Fofana is out. Chelsea down by a goal and down by a man. it is a second yellow for Wesley Fofana. That is Wesley Fofana in the tunnel. He gets his matching orders. And his season ends earlier than usual. Callum McFarlane, the interim manager in our pictures. Aston Villa has scored a second against Manchester City. Free kick to Sunderland. Well, that was very close. Chelsea was very close to conceding a goal there. Diarra nearly put this one past the goalkeeper. But I can't see how Diarra could not score that goal. The scoreline remains Sunderland 2, Chelsea 1. Chelsea are down by a man. Wesley Fofana with his second yellow. And so he's got his matching orders. To get some early shower, he's out. Chelsea are currently playing with 10 men. Chelsea makes a substitution. And Trevor Chalobah comes in. Corner kick to Sunderland. Brentford look to have scored a goal, and that is against Liverpool. And so it is 1-1 at Anfield. It is 1-1 at Anfield. Smack the like button, hit the notification bell, and share the link. It's the Boss Science Sports and Shoes channel. Lot of movements in the box there. Chelsea were appealing for a penalty, but that was cleared by the VAR. And so Chelsea wins a corner. No. Corner kick taking shot. Lefe. Long one forward to Sadiki, and Chelsea gets into possession. Meanwhile, the flag is up. There is a potential penalty check again. Nothing to answer in that one. Now João Pedro with a counter attack. Enzo Fernandez. What can he do? Close to the box. Oh. Chelsea loses possession. Sunderland clears their lines. Levi Colwill gets possession back for Chelsea. Rhys James. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto wins a free kick for Chelsea. Beautiful 1-2 from Chelsea. West Ham has scored a goal. West Ham has scored a goal. Finally, it is 1-0 at the London Stadium. West Ham 1, Leeds United 0. But because Tottenham is winning, because Tottenham is also winning by 1-0, that is not going to have any effect on the table. For West Ham to get a chance, Tottenham will have to lose their game. Levi Colwill with a block there. Chelsea living very dangerously. There's a penalty check going on again. Malo Gusto. Moises Caicedo. Placing a long one. Referee says play on, no foul. Against João Pedro, who looks very, very unhappy. Referee whistles for an infringement in favor of Sunderland. Meanwhile, there is a penalty check that is still going on. There is a penalty check that is still ongoing against Chelsea. Levi Colwill had a hand to the ball. But I think that should not stand. I think that is already cleared. Free kick to Sunderland. Chelsea has sent every man back. 10 men playing this match against 11 of Sunderland. Wesley Fofana with a second yellow that got a break. Smack the like button, hit the notification bell. And Granit Xhaka with a shot there. A low shot. That goes straight to the goalkeeper, Robert Sanchez. Enzo Fernandez. João Pedro. Oh. Referee whistles for an off-ball challenge on Gertruda. Mark Cucurella with that challenge on Gertruda. Free kick to Sunderland. "73 minutes played. It is still Sunderland 2, Chelsea 1. Chris Kavanagh, the referee for today's match at the Stadium of Light. A long one forward. And Lefe with a shot. Goalkeeper Robert Sanchez saves that. Granit Xhaka goes into the referee's book for that challenge on Rhys James. captain to captain. Sunderland remains 7th on the log, and Europa League on site. Smack the like button, hit the notification bell. Sunderland loses possession in the final third of Chelsea, and Chelsea will now attack Malo Gusto, Pedro Neto. Kulpama. Possession wrestled away from Chelsea there. That is some show of strength from the Sunderland player. Meanwhile, Fulham is still leading Newcastle by 1-0. Aston Villa leading Manchester City at Etihad Stadium by 2-1. Ball is allowed to roll over the goal line for a goal kick to Chelsea. Smack the like button, hit the notification bell, share the link. It's the Boston Sports and Show channel. 77 minutes played, and it is still Sunderland 2, Chelsea 1. Cole Palmer on the far right. Moises Caicedo. Levi Colwell, Trevor Chalobah, Levi Colwell, Rich James, Enzo Fernandez, Rich James, Cole Palmer, beautiful pass, Cole Palmer with a shot. And that is way off target. It's way off target. Smack the like button, hit the notification bell, share the link. It's the Boston Sports and Shoes channel. Let me see your thoughts in the comment section. 78 minutes played at the Stadium of Light, and Chelsea is still losing by 2-1, 10th on the log. Meanwhile, Sunderland have gone into the Europa League places. I want to see your thought on that. Would you like Chelsea to play in Europe next season, or you think that we should leave a team that plays one game every week for Xabi Alonso next season? Let me see your thoughts on that. Robert Sanchez with a grab there, and he's weighing up his options as to where to play this one too. He's pushing it forward and place it direct to Bokule, the defender of Sunderland. And Sunderland will attack. Lefi, Sunderland attacking. There was a challenge there, but referee allowed play to continue. Moises Caicedo is down on the deck. Looks to be in some pain. That has been checked and cleared. We are into the 80th minute of the match. Only 10 minutes of normal time remaining here for the Premier League season to be over, for this match to be over. I want to see your thoughts on the Premier League season in its entirety. Smack that like button for me if you are new. Chelsea wins a free kick. Time is taken, and that was a challenge on Levi Colwell. It's not the best of challenges, and that was a high foot. I think VAR should get involved in this one. Let's see what they will say. Meanwhile, Diarra is given a yellow card. That is the unfair decision. Are we going to see a VAR intervention? Because I think there was a high foot on the shin of Levi Colwell there. And so, if it is a leg-breaking tackle, then VAR should look into it. The scoreline, meanwhile, remains Sunderland 2, Chelsea 1. Smack the like button, hit the notification bell. Meanwhile, Fulham has scored a second goal against Newcastle. And so it is Fulham 2, Newcastle 0 at the Craven Cottage. Josh Achampong is being called upon. West Ham has scored a second goal too as well. We have Levi Colwell still on the deck with the officials attending to him. Remember, Chelsea is playing this match with 10 men. As indicated, West Ham has scored a goal. It is 2-0 at the London Stadium. But then West Ham will need Tottenham to lose their match before they can get anything from those goals they are scoring. Smack the like button, hit the notification bell, and share the link. It's the Boss Time Sports and Shoes channel. We do football here, the previews, the reviews, the analysis, and the live watch alongs. If you happen to chance upon this channel for the first time, do not hesitate to subscribe to the channel at all. We will be with you throughout the World Cup, and so we urge you to stick around with us. Josh Achampong will be coming in. Tottenham are very, very close to Premier League safety. Substitution, Liam Delap in for Moises Caicedo. Malo Gusto is also subbed off, and it is Josh Achampong who replaces him. Smack the like button, hit the notification bell, share the link. Manchester United is still leading. Hi, Lonnie 3091. Hi, how are you? Welcome to the Boss Time Sports and Shoes channel. What are your thoughts on the match? Chelsea is losing this one by 2-1. What are your thoughts? You think that Chelsea should keep the 10th place on the log, or you think Chelsea should strive and go into Europe next season? What are your thoughts? Corner kick to Chelsea. We are into the 86th minute of the match. Ball has been floated in, and Sunderland are back in possession. Meanwhile, the linesman has raised his flag. It is over the touchline, and it is a throw in to Chelsea. A shot from Rhys James there, and Robin Ross has no problem saving that one at all. Marco Correa head this one back to the opponent player, and Sunderland will attack through the right side. Diarra with the ball has Marco Correa to beat. Correa able to block his cross. Chelsea wrestle possession back. And the throw in for Chelsea. Sunderland is getting very, very close to a dream end, coming into the Premier League and going to Europe. It's what you will dream of, and that is exactly the reality on the ground now. Chelsea are playing with 10 men and are down by a goal. A beautiful long one forward for Diarra. Levi Colwell covers up to square it up to Robert Sanchez. Robert Sanchez with that pass to Josh Achampong. Cole Palmer still surging forward. Squares this one to Achampong. Achampong in the box. His cross was blocked. Now Sunderland on the other end. Isidore. A shot. And that was blocked. That was blocked by Trevor Chalobah. Chelsea will attack at the other end. Throw in. João Pedro wins a throw-in for Chelsea. Smack the like button, hit the notification bell, share the link. It's the Ball Science Sports and Shoes channel. Let me see your thoughts in the comment section. What are your thoughts on Chelsea not playing in Europe next season? What are your thoughts on it? Remember, there is some news coming in from the camp of Chelsea indicating that if Chelsea doesn't qualify for Europe next season, players are going to have their allowances and salaries slashed by some 40%. Sadiki goes into the referee's book, yellow card dish out to him, and Chelsea wins a free kick in the final third. It is James with this cross, and it is headed out. But then the flag is up. The flag is up, and so there is a free kick to Sunderland. Once again, smack the like button, hit the notification bell. Let me see your thoughts in the comments. We are into the 90th minute of the game. We are into the 90th minute. And very, very nervy moments for Sunderland here. Can they go on to win it? If that happens, Chelsea will finish in 10th as it stands. Chelsea loses possession again. It is cleared over the line. 10 minutes. 10 minutes of additional time to be played. 10 minutes of additional time to be played. Meanwhile, Crystal Palace has scored one against Arsenal. It is 2-1 against Arsenal. Smack the like button, hit the notification bell, share the link. It's the Ball Science Sports and Shoes channel. Fired up the fans. I'm looking for Crystal Palace so I can update the score line. Yes, so it is Crystal Palace 1, Arsenal 2. Chelsea. Delap. And ball goes straight to Robin Roofs. Chelsea still thrilling at the Stadium of Light. Sunderland in a dreamland. Sadiki on the far left. Sunderland in possession. Granit Xhaka. Manchester City versus Aston Villa has ended in favor of Aston Villa 2-1. Manchester City 1, Aston Villa 2. So Pep Guardiola bows out with a defeat at home, the Etihad Stadium. But we wish to thank Pep Guardiola so much for his impact on English football. He's done great. And kudos to him. Meanwhile, Crystal Palace has equalized their goal against Arsenal. It is 2-2. It is 2-2. Chelsea. Enzo Fernandez. Switch off play. A champon, and it is a corner kick to Chelsea. Remember, we are playing 10 additional minutes here. 10 additional minutes. Smack the like button, hit the notification bell, share the link. Looks like that goal against Arsenal doesn't stand, and so the scoreline remains Crystal Palace 1, Arsenal 2. Chelsea. Well, Levi Colwell head flicks this one and it goes straight to Robin Roofs. Meanwhile, Levi Colwell is down on the deck. He is holding his head, looks to have got a head injury. So Colwell will receive treatment there. I want to thank each and every one of you that has been with me throughout the season. Remember, the World Cup is coming, and I will be here with you throughout the World Cup with my live watch-alongs and updates. Smack the like button, hit the notification bell. We have played 6 of the 10 additional minutes at the Stadium of Light. 6 of the additional 10 has been played. Scoreline remains Sunderland 2, Chelsea 1. West Ham has scored a third against Leeds. West Ham 3, Leeds United 0. Meanwhile, as indicated to you earlier, unless Tottenham loses that game, all these goals will be taken down to the championship. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. It is the Boss Time Sports and Shoes channel. And as the Premier League is ending today, I assure you that I will be with you throughout the World Cup with my live watch-alongs. And so do not hesitate to subscribe and keep me company throughout that period. Chelsea is down by a man, down by a goal. And João Pedro has just gone into the referee's book for his troubles on Robin Roofs. That was a silly yellow card. That match has ended. West Ham United 3, Leeds 0. That match has ended. And Manchester United versus Brighton, it is 0-3 in favor of Manchester United. It has also ended. Fared well to West Ham. The London Stadium will be seeing championship football next season. So the two matches that have ended. We have Brighton 0, Manchester United 3, West Ham 3, Leeds United 0. Tottenham is still playing out a 1-0 against Everton, and I think at this very least stage, even if Everton should score a goal, Tottenham will have their 1 point needed to secure Premier League safety. I want to thank you especially for your company with me throughout the season. I urge you to stick around with me for the World Cup. We will be doing it live here throughout the period. From 11th of June, we will be here to keep you updated. We have only 1 minute remaining, 1 minute of the additional 10 remaining for this match to end. And Chelsea looks set to finish 10th. Sunderland supporters very fired up at the Stadium of Light. They are in a dreamland. Diarra with possession has Marco Cucurella to beat. Sends one into the box of Chelsea. Levi Colwell able to control. Enzo Fernandez lift this one up for Liam Delap. Liam Delap could not get to it. But Diarra is back in possession for Sunderland. And Sunderland look to finish this in style. Chelsea get back possession. Marco Cucurella squares it up to Robert Sanchez. Robert Sanchez plays in a long one. Infringement in favor of Sunderland. And that match between Crystal Palace and Arsenal has ended 2-1 in favor of Arsenal. And Arsenal match on as winners on the final day and as winners of the Premier League. Arsenal will be playing PSG in the Champions League final. And if they win that, they would be only the 4th team in history to have won both the league and the Champions League. Smack the like button, hit the notification bell, share the link. Goalkeeper Robert Sanchez rises high to grab that. Referee has spotted something and so whistles for the game to be paused. Liverpool versus Brentford has ended 1-1. Liverpool 1, Brentford 1. Manchester City versus Aston Villa has ended 2-1 in favor of Aston Villa. Sunderland versus Chelsea should end any moment from now. But Sunderland has a chance. A shot. And they will have a corner kick in these final minutes of the game. Mission accomplished. Fulham versus Newcastle has ended 2-0 in favor of Fulham. Smack the like button, hit the notification bell. And that is it. That is it. The final whistle has been blown for the end of this match. And it is Sunderland who march on to secure Europa League place for next season. Chelsea will go on as it stands to finish 10th. A dream season for Sunderland, and they are living it a reality. Nottingham Forest versus Bournemouth has ended 1-1. Tottenham vs Everton is still ongoing. Smack the like button, hit the notification bell, share the link. It's the Boss Time Sports and Shows channel. I want to see your thoughts. Chelsea finish outside the European places. What are your thoughts on that? Do you think it is good for Chelsea not to go to Europe next season? I want to see your thoughts. Chelsea finished 10th. Sunderland 7th. Sunderland will be playing in Europa League. Brighton will finish 8th and will go to the Conference League. Arsenal finish 1st. Manchester City, Manchester United. In fact, Manchester United, I commend Carrick very well. Carrick has done very well for Manchester United. They have finished 3rd. Aston Villa secure their 4th place. Liverpool 5th on 60 points. Then we have Bournemouth 6th on the log, 57 points. Sunderland 7th. Sunderland 7th. They are in a dreamland. They are living it. And they will be playing in Europe next season. Chelsea, meanwhile, are out of the European places again. Chelsea are out of the European places. Is it a good thing for Xavi Alonso coming in for Chelsea to play a single game in a whole week? I want to see your thoughts on that one. Meanwhile, if you have just chanced upon this channel, please do not hesitate to subscribe. The World Cup is coming. I'll be here to give you this live update on the World Cup matches, and so do not hesitate to subscribe at all. Tottenham vs Everton is still ongoing. West Ham has won their match. I think at this moment the best thing Everton can get is a draw, and so I think that Tottenham will march on to stay in the Premier League. West Ham will move down to the Championship. Well, that was some save. Anthony Keski with a beautiful save for Tottenham. That was a goal-bound ball, and he was full stretch to save that ball. Corner kick to Everton. Everton are still pressing. And this one has been lifted into the area. Tarek George for Everton. Alcaraz. Everton still probing and asking questions. Mikolenko. Header. And that is over the bar. That is over the bar. De Zerbi celebrates that. They are almost there. Tottenham are almost there. Smack the like button for me, hit the notification bell, share the link. You've been amazing with me this season. Thank you very much for keeping me company throughout the season. Remember, the season has not yet ended. We still have the World Cup coming. And I will be here to bring you all those updates. So as it has finished, we have Brighton 0, Manchester United 3, Burnley 1, Wolves 1, Crystal Palace 1, Arsenal 2, Fulham 2, Newcastle 0, Liverpool 1, Brentford 1, Manchester City 1, Aston Villa 2, Nottingham Forest 1, Bournemouth 1. We have Chelsea, Sunderland 2, Chelsea 1. Yeah, so that was our main match for the day. Sunderland 2, Chelsea 1. Tottenham is still ongoing. The Tottenham match is still ongoing. Header, and that is a corner kick. Achigre with that header. That is a corner kick to Everton. Very nervy moment for Tottenham, and so it has ended. It has ended. Tottenham will stay in the Premier League. It has ended over there, and I want to thank you once again for staying with me. Look at the Zerbi. The Zerbi celebrates this. That is serious. That is emotional. Thank you very much for staying with me throughout the live watch along and throughout the season. When the World Cup is coming in, we will be here together once again with our live watch alongs. Thank you very much. Till I see you for another live watch along. Stay blessed and bye for now.